Pope Francis has just come out and made a statement saying Putin didn't start the war in Ukraine. NATO did by barking at Putin's door. I thought that was a really, really unusual statement and really quite an unusual sort of media report, because it sort of goes against everything else that we're seeing in the mainstream media on a day-to-day basis.
Pope Francis lit up the internet yesterday after he said that NATO barking at Russia's door aided in Putin's invasion of Ukraine. The Pope also revealed he offered to meet with the Russian president weeks ago, but did not receive a response. And it turns out even the Pope isn't immune from being labeled a conspiracy theorist. Mainstream media said the Pope, quote, veered toward conspiracy theory as he blamed the international community for instigating the war.
Heresy. He should excommunicate them. No, you can't accuse the Pope of spreading misinformation. I say that as a Catholic born and raised.
Catholic.
No one, I think, wants to absolve Putin of his agency in the situation and his responsibility in the situation. But I do feel that sometimes the demand that we all kind of, loyally preempt any statement or criticism that we make of NATO with, of course, it's Putin's fault, is a kind of rhetorical tactic meant to continue to take the heat off of NATO. It's like the whole world has forgotten what, causation means, what, contributory negligence means, what all of these principles we have to understand that sometimes many people are doing bad things, but this is the but-for cause of this outcome. And I think what everyone's trying to say and being kind of worming around a little bit because nobody wants to be called Putin's puppet is that as Putin is doing a bad thing, the part of the conversation that it's difficult to get out and difficult to hear in the mainstream news is the part about what NATO and the West has done to instigate.
And also, I think it's important to bring up that this was going on, this Russia saying you are you're instigating and antagonizing us and you're causing this problem. They've been saying that before Putin was even in power in Russia. He's been there since, 2000 or something. So prior to that, you even have Gorbachev saying, don't do this, quit expanding NATO. They expanded it greatly under Clinton. That was before Putin was ever even around. And the Russians were saying, hey, you promised you weren't going to do this. You're now going to cause a problem. They were saying you're going to cause a war. You're going to cause a problem by continuing to do this. That was before Putin was even around.